Right. Hello there again. We decided to go live
Again.
Because we had to do something, because people were being immature, complete assholes, and just rude. And so we were dealing with that while we went up. Anyhow, I'd like to remind you lot, and I will do so throughout this live. I'd like to remind you there are certain rules to follow in our lives. Just, in life in general. Have manners. Be decent to one another. No bullying. No targeting or hateful comments. No racism, genderism, and etc.
Yeah, that one that we had first was just completely unnecessary, and the people involved have been dealt with.
They have been reported.
I have banned them and I have reported them as well for the constant comments. Because the first time they made the joke, yeah, okay.
It was a little bit funny.
A little bit funny, whatever. But then after that and the repeated ones, completely unnecessary.
It just sort of kept going, if you will.
So.
And I'd like all of you to know, as we go into this live, we can have fun, we can chat, and we can, chat about literally anything, but within limits. It has to be with manners. It has to be a decent, there has to be some sense of decency in it.
Yeah.
You can't just be rude, bully, target others. That is not acceptable. And for all those that come into this life thinking that they can either target me or my fiancé or make any sort of comments towards us, I'd like you to know beforehand that if you decide to ever do that in our live streams and we see it in the comments and you don't heed our warnings, you will be reported.
Yes.
And you will be banned as well.
Because we did try to tell them to, stop, and that was enough, but they kept going, and it just got to the point where it was too much.
So if we see you bullying us, or anyone for that matter, in the chat,
yes,
you will be reported and banned. Just repeating that.
Yeah.
Right. Now, we have to get out of that mindset that we were in.
That's easier said than done for me.
I know. But we need to still do that because we need to keep the chat live.
I know. It's upsetting because that was one of our most interactive streams that we've ever done.
Yeah.
We had 8 viewers, but minus mine, so that would have been 7 in total.
Mm-hmm.
And people interacting, talking and all that. So, it was unfortunate that that's how it went. But I suppose that's how it happens sometimes. A lot of streamers get them, unfortunately.
Yeah, So, yeah, again, he is from the UK, I'm from Iceland.
Yes.
We're engaged.
We are.
Yeah, I'm visiting.
For now. And we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know where we want to live. We've got a lot of things going on, and we're just figuring things out. We're not sure which way it's going to go. We have a lot of hopes and thoughts.
Are there any plugins right nearby that I can charge my phone with?
Yeah, you can plug it in over there if you want. Or over there.
Right.
Because I'm not sure where my charger is. I think my charger's upstairs.
Your mine is upstairs.
Because they both use the same thing.
Yeah, are the chargers here?
They're here, but they're upstairs.
Right.
Because we don't do it until bedtime, do we? Really?
No, my phone is just at 15 or 14%.
15 or 14%. Mine's at like 20, 29. Same age as you.
Yeah, you went and spoiled my age for everybody.
No. Is it really spoiling it?
I don't
Come here, you. I love you.
know. And I love you too. I'm alive.
I know we are.
No.
What's that matter?
Eh.
I don't care that we're alive.
Right. So yeah. I guess we could play some question games.
Question games like what? You're right, T. You okay?
Never have I ever or something. I don't know.
Never have I ever.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of something.
Yeah, but we can't do never have I ever because you're too vanilla. You haven't done a lot. I mean, Christ, the only places you've been is Spain. And here once. Before now.
No, ain't true.
Really?
Yeah.
Where else have you been?
Denmark, Germany, Norway, Switzerland.
So, like, local to yourself then?
Whew.
You just stayed in, like, local Arctic area.
And Spain.
Well, that's not the Arctic area, but yeah, you've been to Spain.
Stop.
Getting down, T.
That was heavy.
Such a hard life, haven't you, Tia?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
You okay, T?
Yeah, little girl.
Hi, girl. Hi. No,
Yeah.
that ain't for you.
No, no, you can't have Skittles.
That ain't for
Hello,
you. Ow!
Patchy.
You are
Hello.
hurting me, Patch.
Hello. Dear me, Patch. Do you need to go out?
Ew! I hope they're not here.
I hope not either. Good God. What have you eaten, dog?
That was like. What the heck?
Dear me.
Yeah, you need to get out.
Do you need to go out? Come on then, I'll wake you out. Oh, dear me.
No. That was so funny. She just
Go on, then.
like
You want to go out, T?
stretched herself out and then farted in
I'll
the
go grab
computer's general direction.
I'll go and grab the charger for you.
Yeah, that'd be great. But yeah.
Just go and get in the charger, T.
No, go out and do your thing. Pat, get out and do your thing. Get out and do your thing. you struggling? Patch, don't even think about it. But yeah, what is there else to say about me? I'm from Iceland, I'm 29. I'm also Norwegian and somewhat Swedish. I'm a European and Scandinavian cocktail.
Scandinavian. I suppose that's one way to describe it, I suppose. Because your phone, my charge is not very long, so I'll have to.
Mine's far longer. I didn't even take mine.
Didn't think about it, did I? Charge. Yeah. It wasn't 15, it was 8.
Oh.
Oh.
What are you doing?
I'm making myself a coffee.
Coffee?
Well, yeah, you've got a Pepsi. I've got a drink. Oh.
So yeah, feel free to chat, ask questions, but keep it within limits. Be mindful, have manners.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're new though. Maltesers white chocolate. Because I mean, Maltesers have been around for quite some time. They've only now decided to do white chocolate. I mean, white chocolate's been around for quite some time. They don't keep ours completely white chocolate. Do you have Milky Bars in Iceland? We have Milky Way.
Yeah, we don't have Milky Bars.
You don't have Milky Bars. Maybe that's just something over here then.
Some of the questions that we were asked were ridiculous.
Yes, they were.
Like, people thinking that I'm his kid, his offspring.
I don't understand because we don't look anything alike.
Exactly, we don't look anything alike. I'm 7 years younger than him.
Yeah, so unless I, you know.
What was he supposed to do? What? Breed some kid at 7 years of age?
Apparently so.
Good God,
Yeah.
some people are just sick.
Unless I got someone pregnant at 7.
Biologically, not happening.
It's not just biologically not going to happen. I think it'd be physically impossible. I don't even think, you know, I would be able to even physically do that.
Spitting all over the computer. Do you know how far away I am from the computer?
Oh yeah, it's quite a bit.
Like, leashing me up. Wow. Debatable.
Oh.
Anyway.
So yes. And you have a job in Iceland, don't you?
Yeah, I
You
work in retail.
I'm disabled, so I'm not allowed to work in this country.
But he would be allowed to work in mine.
Yeah, I'd be given the option. I guess the only tough part of that, like I've said to you before, is that I'm asking people to basically give me a chance with no experience.
Yeah.
Not through lack of my own, but I sadly don't have any.
She's very heavy on her feet right now.
Does that need filling up again?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit low.
Are you thirsty, girl? Yeah?
Got tea.
She's very thirsty.
Got some more for you. There we go. It's taken them a while to eat those bones that you got. Hers is still there. So, what's up? Darling. What's wrong?
No, I'm just checking it out.
No one's talking at the minute. No one even understands. I'll sit on you. I don't care. Come on, get up.
No.
Get up.
No.
Get up.
What? Oh God. Hi.
Look at you all pink today.
Hey!
Yes.
No, don't smack my bum.
Yeah, I will do.
No. Oh, no.
Don't fall down. Get down.
People are. I guess there's 2 viewers now.
Well, it says there is, but when I looked, it didn't say who they were. It just had mine, and that was it. Yes, that's your belly.
No, that's my rib cage.
Well, your ribcage would be like up here. Your ribcage ends there.
Yeah, it ends here.
Such a tiny human.
What? I am not that tiny.
Is that right? What are you trying to do?
Didn't I have a hair tie here somewhere?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I did.
I know there's one over there, I think. Be careful, because otherwise you're going to hurt yourself.
I always hurt myself. Whee! Superman.
See what I mean? That didn't end well for you, did it? Careful.
I'm just trying to have some fun and I end up choking.
I know.
There it is. It was right in front of you. It was right here.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I wasn't looking. I think that's another way you can tell that they were from that location.
Yeah.
Because next to no one's joined now, and I only linked it to the other 2 places.
Yeah, I'm curious as to what, if anybody has said anything.
Probably nothing. There's not really a lot to say to that. Because they won't say who it were.
Is that how it happened? And this isn't charging my phone, by the way.
It should have been. I put it on. When I looked, it was. So where's everybody from, if anyone's here? Like I said, I'm from the UK and my fiance is from Iceland. I've lived here all my life. I am born and bred a Brit. I believe my fiance was born and bred in Iceland. But her family is quite all around from the Scandinavian area, including places like Norway, Sweden, things like that. She does have Viking blood. It goes back to those areas and those times. Me, I'm not sure where a lot of my ancestors come from. I believe we travelled quite extensively. One of the people I did, I did some research on my family tree, and it turned out that I did have a family member that served on the ship with the English explorer Sir Francis Drake. I don't remember what his position was. I think he was just, one of the ship hands, just, one of the workers. But he sailed on that one. And then I do know that my family had a manor at one point in the family. And the man that owned it last only had a daughter, and when she got married, it went into her husband's family. And so, yeah.
There we go.
So we did have a manor that my family owned, but as I said, the last male, because this was back in like the 1800s when women couldn't really own anything. He only had a daughter, so when she got married to another person, it went to his family. So we don't have that. And then I don't know a lot of the others. Like I said, we had one that served with Sir Francis Drake. So I think most of my family is English, but then we probably do have some from like America and that. And I know I have an uncle that lives in Australia. So we reach quite a fair distance. But I know her family comes from the Vikings and
Mine, yeah.
Scandinavian and all that, Norwegian, Switzerland, Sweden.
We can actually trace our family all the way down to the 1600s, even further.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have that interesting book, the one that where people always have to register when you've been born and that.
Mm-hmm.
I wish more countries had things like that. Like, I wish my country did. Because we don't have anything like that.
Yeah, we can see, to who we were related to and all that.
The only book we have is a book of remembrance.
We don't have though much of the Vikings per se, but...
Well, I suppose not a lot. I don't think they had a computer back then. And I suppose not a lot of...
But we are all related to them in some sense.
Yeah. But then again, I suppose, not a lot is known from back then. We only have certain artifacts that are from the Viking times. So not a lot is known. I mean, even with the Romans, there's only bits here and there that we've managed to piece together. We don't know everything about them. And then, unfortunately, history is a very cruel beast. We don't know a lot about a lot of human history. I suppose one religious one that I find funny is that in most depictions of Jesus, he's always white. So you're saying that a
Ooh.
bearded white man
It's
born...
a sensitive topic.
I know it's a sensitive topic,
Sensitive
but
topic.
it's a case of a bearded white man was born 2,000 years ago in the Middle East. And everybody just listened to him. Fairly certain 2,000 years ago, I don't think white men were in the Middle East at that point.
Right. Should we talk about something else? Oh yeah, he took me to Pleasure Beach
Yes.
in the Blackpool area.
In the Blackpool area. In Blackpool. Do you mind? I've got a coffee. You know, that is a form of abuse.
Oh please!
Why is your hand wet?
I don't think, Matt.
Uh,
You're imagining shit.
No, I took her to the Blackpool Pleasure Beach in Blackpool. Although now I think it's called the Blackpool Resort for some reason, or resorts, or whatever it is now. They're trying to be very fancy when it's a theme park in Blackpool. It's not really a fancy location. I should know, I lived there for 2 years.
Yeah, like, there were some things that were fun there, but
Yeah.
I immediately regretted one of my decisions when I looked back and the queue line was far too long to turn around in.
Oh, you mean the infusion?
Yeah.
Yes, usually it's a lot quieter than it was for March. It was very, very crowded for a March. Because at the moment, the Blackpool Pleasure Beach isn't open for like peak seasons. They're only open on weekends because it's not summer. During the summertime, that's when they open for longer, and sometimes they even do like nighttime openings, so it's open till like 9-10 o'clock at night. You can do nighttime riding, but obviously they don't do that till like summer. So it was very busy. The queue for the infusion when we went was 50 minutes. But I think we were there for a lot longer than 50 minutes.
Yeah.
We were there for...
Nearly 1.5 hours.
Yeah,
so.
nearly 1.5 hours or something. Because sadly, with it being so busy, we only got to go on like 3 rides. Because time constraints, really.
Did we? You had 3.
Yeah, 3. We went on the merry-go-round, we went on the Big Dipper, and then
Yeah.
we went on the infusion.
And he really enjoyed that, actually.
Oh, I did.
Oh, meanwhile, he sat in the infusion beside me, right? Like, this thing, you're, like, literally restrained to, like, I don't know what. Like, it's, like, I couldn't even get the poor strap that's supposed to connect in the crotch.
I think
area.
it's classed as like a vest harness.
Yeah, it's like a vest harness, like, it pinned my arm, so I couldn't get the strap to connect the thing in the crotch area, so I actually had to get help for that. And then it's like, you know, as if you're bridled like a horse. You can't see to your sides because there's
Not very
like
well,
this
no.
thing that comes to the side of you, and if you're not careful with your head and you don't have good control of your head when you're on that ride, you will go like whim, 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 whim between them and get a concussion.
Yeah, it is
Um,
quite a vicious ride. It does throw you around quite a lot. And with those headrest guards, I guess, at the side of your head, you do get knocked around quite a bit. I have heard of people getting hurt on that ride from whiplash, concussions, things like that, because it really does bounce you around if you're not careful.
Yeah, and this guy over there, he was sat beside me, laughing his ass off. Meanwhile, I'm beside him, screaming my absolute lungs out, completely terrified, and he's just amused by it.
Yeah, I've been to Blackpool many, many times over the years. I mean, for anyone from the UK, I still remember when the Nickelodeon land was called Beaver Creek, and you know, they've changed it so much over the years now, and because the Infusion's only like maybe 10 years old or so, because it wasn't there to begin with. Yeah, it wasn't there to begin with. So it's only been there for a very short time. I know that, unfortunately, I wasn't able to take her on the Valhalla. I believe they're updating it still and adjusting it a little, because that's been there for a bit of a time now, and I believe they're, updating some of the things and making it a bit different. As well as the River Caves was closed. Now, I thought at first maybe they closed it indefinitely, but according to a web search that I did, they are just reimagining it and updating it, which I'm not surprised, because the River Caves has been there, was already there when I was a kid, and I believe my mum remembers it from when she was
a kid.
Yeah, but my mum remembers it from when she was a kid, so it's been there for at least 50-ish years. So, it's about time they updated it a little bit. Then they got rid of the gold mine as well. That's now the Wallace and Gromit ride.
The Wallace and what now?
The Wallace and Gromit ride. Wallace and Gromit is a very old claymation show that was done in Britain. So they used to have like this gold mine that ran by this restaurant that they used to have, and you used to be able to see down into like the river caves. But they changed it to the Wallace and Gromit ride, so they've now covered that part. I believe the restaurant is changed quite a bit. You can't see the Wallace and Gromit ride coming through, and you can't see the river caves anymore, because they have like this starry sky now, because in that area it's the Ice Age or whatever it is. So it has changed quite a bit. As my fiance found out, which was very interesting to her, Blackpool has been around, Blackpool Pleasure Beach, has been around since the 1920s, I think you said? Like 1900s?
Oh, that tickles. Stop. No.
Yeah, so it's been there for quite some time. It was there before my granddad was born, because he was only born in 1923. And it's been there ever since. My dad used to tell me stories about how he used to go when he was a kid with his gran and his granddad. His gran and his granddad used to take him to the pier. Because in the city, I think it's a city. I think Blackpool is a city, or it could be a town. I'm not sure. There is 3 main piers: North Pier, South Pier, and Central Pier. They've been there for quite a while.
Tickles.
And I believe recently there was an accident on one of them. I think it was North Pier. A woman fell.
Yeah, that's something that you don't want to hear.
I know.
It's been an accident recently here.
Yeah.
You're led to that.
North Pier, a woman fell through the floor. Well, because it's only got wood slats. They've just got wood panels from end to end. And obviously they're old, and she fell through and landed on some guy underneath on the beach.
tickling me.
I know I did.
You keep tickling me. Stop. No. No. I'm in a vulnerable position here. You're not going to be tickling me.
But I mean, it's like Iceland. Iceland's been there for a while, hasn't it now? I don't know when Iceland was founded.
During the Viking era.
In like, well, I know it was the Viking era, but like, you know,
There was a
Vikings have been
big
around for a
ass-
while.
Big as a rock in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, because I don't think anyone was there before the Vikings went.
No, it was just the Vikings.
Yeah.
Like like obviously they originated. There were very few that were in ow.
You don't know what you want to do with your hair, do you?
No.
You put it up, you put it down, you put it back up, you put it back down.
I'm trying. It's difficult being a woman.
I suppose so.
Ow. There. Struggles, right? Ow. Ow.
No, because I know the Vikings have been around for a while, because we had a Viking king for a while.
Well, yeah, like, obviously, there were some Vikings that were in Sweden,
Mm-hmm.
but most of them, there was very little known about the Vikings in England.
Well, I know we had a Viking king, but I can't
Because
remember.
most of
Was he William the Conqueror, or was he...
Most of what is known about the Vikings, though, is that they originated from Sweden.
Mm-hmm.
They went from Sweden. Those that were in Sweden went to Norway, and those in Norway and those that came there kind of united, and from there a bunch of them moved to Iceland, and that's how.
Yeah, because they...
That is when the island was already discovered.
yeah. But they did it on purpose, where they called one Iceland and one Greenland.
Yeah.
And they did it on purpose to confuse people. Iceland is actually the one with the grass, and Greenland is the one with all the snow and ice. And they did that to confuse their enemies and make it so that they went there very much unprepared for the weather.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people would try to invade Greenland thinking it was full of grass and greenery, and it was actually really freezing cold.
Not that Iceland can be very freezing cold.
It can, yes. When I went there in November, it was like -8 to like -10 sometimes.
Well, heck, like sometimes when, like in winters that I remember, that it was like -24,
Yeah.
25.
Yeah, and yet I want to go and live there with my arthritis. That's a good idea. I know that my arthritis is going to absolutely kick my ass for that.
Pew! Kick your ass.
Well, it's like I always told you, if you ever want to beat me in a fight, just stick me in a walk-in freezer for 5 minutes and you'll come back to me probably in the fetal position.
Oh, can do that.
Well, yeah, because like you will probably find me on the floor because my arthritis will really dislike that.
The only problem I've got is that I can't push you.
Well, no, not unless I want
You
to.
got the hiccups.
I have, yes, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Boop, boop. And he is holding his breath. Bah! Oi!
You know, you should have been the one entertaining them then,
Why?
when I had to hold my breath and be quiet.
I am entertaining them.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I suppose so, because there's loads of women that go on Twitch and get like 200,000 viewers from just doing barely anything. There was one interesting question from the last stream, though, of like, are we planning to have children? And yes, we are.
Yeah, we are planning to, but we have to go our ways of it.
Yeah. You getting tired?
No, I'm not getting tired. I'm just getting comfortable.
Getting comfortable, are you?
What?
You're getting comfortable, aren't you?
Yeah. Because if I turn this around and show them me face, that ain't comfortable. But the minute that I come here and he can give me that balance to my back, that's better. Poop. Hi. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me at tea time. Everybody.
Even though you don't call it tea time, you call it dinner. Yeah, for some reason Iceland is amazingly Americanized. They have a lot of American terminology and a lot of American ways of speaking. Like, they don't call it pop, they call it soda.
Yeah,
They
because
call
it's soda.
breakfast, dinner, and breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Instead
Right.
of breakfast, dinner, and tea.
Just dinner.
They drive on the right side of the road. So there's that as well that they do. The cars are all designed so that the driver is sitting on the left side. Yeah, the left side of the car. And a lot of other things that are like Americanized.
You know, it would be a lot better if you could be in that couch.
Well, I mean, we can. We just have to move them.
It would be a lot more comfortable for
Okay.
me.
Alright. Patch. Come on, move. Move, Patch. I swear, Patch, you need to stop climbing up on top of these. Because
Good God.
this is what you're breaking.
Patch, down. Oh yeah, he's actually breaking.
Yeah, that's what I mean. T, move. Right, do you want to get your drink and hold that while I move the table over?
Is enough battery on the computer? Have you
For now, yeah. But I'm going to plug it in anyway now that we're over here. Tia, no. Do not even think about getting up.
Yeah, so we're just changing places for now.
There it is. Yeah, I'll probably plug it in while we're over here.
We're just switching places.
Do you want to sit down and know? Or at least move?
Well, you told me to entertain.
Yeah, not by showing them your posts.
No, they're showing my ribcage.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That's it.
No. No. Not now.
No tea.
No.
No.
Not now.
Lie down. Lie down. There we go.
And then you can be in the middle. So that I can be like this.
Okay.
And perhaps... No, you don't.
Go away. Go on. Get on that one. Tia, move. Lie down.
Oh wow. Now they can just see my freaking rib cage. Oh god. No! I'm exposing my body! They can't see me. Woo. That tickles. Oi!
Yes, darling.
Knock it up. Knock it up. I'm just gonna get a hold of that thing and just,
Mm-hmm.
Do you see how big that is? Nah!
Big enough to basically engulf your entire face.
Oh gosh.
One of the many reasons you like me.
Uh-oh. Wait, you're gonna pull my hair?
Maybe.
Ah! I don't like it when you thingies on your fucking face go into my neck. It tickles.
So what were we talking about?
Everything and anything.
Anything and everything. Right.
Everything and anything. This is comfortable.
Is it?
Yeah.
Mm.
And they can't see me. Well, they can, but
Well,
they
they
can't.
can, yes.
This tickles. You and your obsession with tickling me. Ugh.
Sure, we'll say it's an obsession with tickling you for now.
It is an obsession. It really is. Yeah, no, you just want to grab me by the hips. Look at that. He just barely has to touch my hip and my entire body moves.
Yeah, she's not into horror movies though, or gore, so
No.
kind of where the Viking tendencies die out. Oh please, the Vikings were one of the most brutal, gorish.
Don't you think that I already know that?
And then you
An
are,
eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, a life for a life.
and you are very not.
No, I just...
Yes, you are just a baby. You're just a baby.
When it comes to that stuff, at least. Oh, wait.
What, you mean like that mistake that you made with going to see Wuthering Heights?
Yeah, and
Coined as
Shelter.
Yeah, coined as a romance film, and it started with a hanging.
Which I thought was at first a sex scene, but no, it was a
Yeah.
hanging. Oi, I got an amazing idea.
And then,
I can use that for my head. And then I can do this. And yeah. No! Ow!
yeah, so she went to see Wuthering Heights, and it was supposed to be a romance film, but she was very surprised that it was not. And then her and her best friend went to see Send Help, and I think it was going to be sending help for them more than anything.
Ah! I can't be like this. No, I can't.
Why not? Because you're derriere.
You little...
Patch, don't even think about it. Tia there giving you the side eye. Because you moved her again.
Don't push me over your lap. Oh!
Right, you like that?
No! Hey!
Yes.
No, you're not smacking me on a live, you little...
That's not smacking you. I'm slightly tapping you.
Still.
No. Go lie down.
Rubbing my ass.
Yeah, why not?
Hey! You're going to make me blush like a fool.
Oh. Normally I just do that at night.
This is their friend.
So yeah, she went to see some movies and I mean, I did save her and a friend last time because her and a friend wanted to go and see Weapons, and then I was like, "Are you sure you want to go and see that? Because I'm fairly certain that's a horror movie." And she at first was like, "No, it's not. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be like a thriller or something." And I was like, "I don't think so." So I like sent her like a trailer or something, and her and a friend said, "Yeah, we'll go watch something else."
Yeah, that was... No, just no.
I don't mind horror movies. I find them hilarious.
I don't.
I've watched all the old ones like Friday the 13th and Hellraiser and things like that.
No, I'm not a horror girl.
I don't think you'll have even heard of them, darling.
What?
I don't think you'll have ever even heard of them. Friday the 13th and Hellraiser, they were 70s, maybe 80s. You know, so way before you were born.
Don't! Ow! No!
But yeah, they were
It
like
hits differently when I'm in this position.
I
Will
can
you
bet.
please?
that.
No, don't do it again.
70s, 80s, like something like that. I think the only one still going now is Scream, which was from around that time. They were maybe like the late 80s, early 90s. And they're still going today. So like one of the original horror icons that are still going. Sadly, things like Friday the 13th stopped a while back, and Nightmare on Elm Street with like Freddy Krueger. Oh wait, no, I think is Texas Chainsaw Massacre still going? I think they might still be going. But I don't know, Hellraiser's starting to come back. I know there's a video game coming on the PlayStation, but it just says coming soon, so I'm not sure if that's supposed to be this year or next year. Are you getting in a certain mood, you?
No, I am stretching my...
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I know it says coming soon on the PS5, so I don't know.
Could you perhaps come a bit, like...
Which, over here?
This way.
That way, okay. Yeah, I don't know if that's supposed to be this year or next year. Lord knows what's happening with Grand Theft Auto 6. That thing's been pushed back so much that no one thinks it's going to be coming out this side of this century. I believe it's set to come out next year now, is it? Or is it the end of this year? My fiance doesn't know much about video games. She's a very baby gamer.
Not a baby.
She really enjoys things like Persona and what was one of the others that we started? What's that other one? Baldur's Gate 3, that's it. She likes that one, she enjoys that one.
Yeah. Thus far, at least.
Yeah. We started with Legaia, which is a bit of an old one. That's 2001, but she's kind of fallen off that one, which is understandable. It is a bit slow. It's not as fast paced as some of them. But obviously, I've been playing games for 34 years now, so I've done pretty much all of them.
Yeah, he's an old guy.
Yeah, I remember when graphics used to be, about 16 polygons on the screen. Faces were non-existent. Graphics were not 3D and 4K and all that. They were basically 2D. What are you doing? Do you even know? Do you even know what you're doing?
Ow!
Might have to stop the live. Keep being like that. So yeah, she's doing some video games.
Doing what exactly?
Some video games. But she's more into horses and animals, which is one of the reasons that I decided to do the Endangered Species Protection Agency.
I have been with animals since, I can remember myself.
I know. Yes, darling. She's acting like she doesn't like it for the camera.
No, it ain't that. I haven't done anything to deserve it.
Sure. We'll go with that.
Piss off.
Do not let her fool you. She is not innocent at all.
In some respect, I am. But
In some respects, maybe.
don't. I'm kind of vulnerable right now.
I know you are. And so far, she's enjoying England.
Yeah.
She's liking the people and the culture and the fact that things don't cost an arm and a leg just to buy stuff. I know what you're doing. And she's liking that things are in walking distance.
Your arms are so heavy. I can't even.
Well, that's probably because I outweigh you, darling.
I can't. I can't get up with them on my back.
I know. And especially if I do that. Don't worry, I'm not hurting her. I just have my fingers clamped on the neck nerves in the base of the neck, so she can't move all that much. Which gives perfect real estate for that. But no, she is enjoying it.
Why would you smack me on a live?
Because why not? Why not?
Gonna turn that live into a what? Disciplinary live? Ow! I'm going to smack you.
Ah, you know. Oh, I've got the bloody hiccups again. Might stop this one in a bit because it's been an hour that we've been streaming now. And it's 6 minutes past 12.
That's fine.
But you have to do some things tomorrow. For your college.
Right.
What are you doing?
Why didn't we just tell them that?
So, and also I think I'll deal with this little one right here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. All right. So, see you all another time. Goodbye.